Well, we are back in the wonderful town of Borough for the Shannons Rally of the Heartland. And as you can see, this incredible setting, when this mine, and it's a copper mine, was in full production, it was the second largest deposit of copper anywhere in the world. Well, enough of that boring history. This is the history that we are here to experience this weekend. These wonderful pieces of German rallying engineering. Shall we go and have a look at them in a little more detail? I think so. But when we talk about German involvement in the World Rally Championship, clearly we think about these three manufacturers. There's also Volkswagen and BMW, who have enjoyed some degree of success. But these three, well, these are the ones that come to mind first. So we're going to take a look first up at the Mercedes 450 SLC. It's an interesting car, and it's one that perhaps doesn't immediately spring to mind when you think of the WRC. Should we go for a little drive? But do you know what? This is a bit of an incongruous rally car, isn't it? The 450 SLC, 5 litres mark. But Mercedes saw an opportunity in the World Rally Championship. They saw an opportunity to prove just how tough their cars are. They didn't have the ideal base car for the World Championship, but this one was one that they engineered, and they took it to one of the biggest markets, to Africa. Would you believe they won 2 rounds of the championship? The Ivory Coast they won, Bjorn Valdegard won, and Hannu Mikkola won, 79 and 80. But do you know what else they did? They achieved something that very, very few manufacturers have done in the World Rally Championship. They actually claimed a 1, 2, 3, 4 mark in the World Rally Championship.
Fabulous.
Really something special, isn't it?
Absolutely.
So should we take this little beauty for a wee drive?
Let's go.
Is that handbrake off?
The handbrake's off.
Okay, let's head off into the, we're in first gear. We'll just give it a little bit of revs. Who stalled it? Should we try again?
Bit more revs.
And we're off. It's a special car, this, Mark. You've enjoyed quite a few events in it, haven't you? And it's beautifully restored, this one.
It is. It's
beautifully built, I guess.
It's a fabulous car. Stuart and I have done every Heartland rally in this car, and it's been reliable in all of those events. It's been
and what a rally
brilliant.
The Heartland is for this type of car. You know, it absolutely loves the big open roads. It's what it was made to do.
Yes, it was.
Where are we going here?
We're turning right here.
I've got to say, it is such... Okay, I'm not a driver, but even just to drive it at this speed, it gives you a thrill. It gives you a proper thrill. Let's give it a little... Oh my word. A beautiful car. Mark, you've enjoyed some success in the world of rallying yourself. 2 times Australian rally champion in the co-driver's seat.
Yes, it's pretty special. It's not something that I ever thought that I would do, but I had the opportunity on 2 occasions with 2 fabulous drivers, and no one can take the record away. It's just great.
So this, you know, the German invasion of the Borough Rally of the Heartland, it's great to see, isn't it? With
it is
the
great to see.
The Porsche, the Audi, and you know, there'll be others here, I'm sure, but to have such iconic cars on this event.
It would be great. It would be great to have an M3 BMW as well.
Oh yeah.
And also Volkswagen. But all 3 cars will give you a different driving experience.
I don't like these blind corners, Marky. I don't remember from 2 minutes ago which way we were going. Here. Where are we going? Round to the left?
Down here.
Down a gear?
Yep.
Down a gear?
Yep.
Whoops. Went through the gate. Now,
Yep,
one or
through
two
the
got
gate
this
and
gate
down.
wrong last time. Oh, what a beast it is. What a beast. And as I say, remarkable that the car was only around in the World Rally Championship for a couple of years. The board of Mercedes-Benz decided maybe rallying wasn't quite for them, wasn't quite achieving what they needed rallying to do, and they proved and it was the last time we saw Mercedes in the World Rally Championship. But it was a fabulous 2 years. It's the, well, I'd say it's maybe the easiest car to forget, but my goodness me, it was a car that achieved loads. Oh, Mark Nelson, you superstar. Thank you.
Thank you.
Now, how do I turn it off? Red button. Well, from the slightly incongruous, big and bulky front-engined Merc to this, the absolute beauty of the Porsche 911 RS SC. It's a rear-engine car. It also enjoyed a little bit of success in the World Rally Championship. Let's take a little drive in this one. Porsche, it's an evocative name, isn't it? And they've enjoyed some incredible success in world motorsport. But you'd have to say, in terms of rallying, well, the World Rally Championship, the factory Porsche team, they never won a round of the World Rally Championship. The car did win. It won in Monte Carlo. Jean-Pierre Nicolas behind the wheel. He went on to, well, he was the team director, wasn't he, of Peugeot, I think, for a while. So, yeah, he had some success. He also won in Corsica. Maybe it enjoyed most success on the tarmac of Ireland and around the Manx Rally. Some incredible victories there. The Middle East Championship, they enjoyed success there. It then went on to incredible success in Dakar. But when you think about this car, who do you think about? What brand do you think about? You think about the Rothmans Porsche, and you think about Henry Toivonen. Maybe the most iconic of pairings in terms of the Porsche over the years. There's no question it's a fabulous rally car. But did they enjoy the success they should have done? They didn't maybe need the success that the likes of Audi needed. But their time as a factory team in the World Rally Championship, it lacked wins. Tell you what though, I'm going to have a wee drive in this just to see what it's like. Here we go.
Ignition on.
Yeah.
As we're cranking, you're going to squeeze the throttle.
Squeeze the throttle.
There we go.
Whoa! I'm
There
ready
we
to
go.
first. I'm ready
Yep.
off.
We're good.
Okay, here we go.
Don't be afraid. Give it a bit.
There we go.
There we go.
There we go. Oh, it's a wonderful car. It really is just a beautiful car to drive. Beautifully built. You guys built this one,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. We built this for Jeff in early, sort of mid 2000s is when we built this thing for Jeff, and I'm fortunate enough to be able to co-drive with him. It's it's so much fun. We have a blast in this thing. We really do.
A lot of people talking about you guys being the ones to watch this weekend.
Oh,
You've got a real chance.
No, it's been a long time since we've been in the car. He's just been overseas with business, so for us, it's more about coming and having a bit of fun, you know.
And putting smiles on faces.
Absolutely, and I mean, you'd be familiar. We took this to Otago and did Otago twice in this car.
Wow.
So we've had a lot of fun with this car. It is as you're now experiencing, it's a joy to drive. We really, really love it.
Now there we go. I've got to remember to keep my foot well off that throttle when I'm braking.
Yeah.
Oh, I do like it.
Like I said, it's easy. It's fun.
It's easy to drive. It's really easy to drive. It rewards a little bit of aggression.
Yeah.
But it doesn't scare you.
No, exactly.
It does what you want it to do. It really does. Wow. Maybe I was a little bit cautious with my braking there. About 3 corners too early.
That's all right.
What gear was I in there? I'm not sure. Anyway. We'll park her up here, shall we?
Beautiful.
Thank you so much.
That's a pleasure.
Well, from the two-wheel drive Mercedes to the Porsche to this one, the Audi Quattro 4-wheel drive S1 E2. I'd have to say, a little bit nervous, but we're going to take a little drive in this incredible car. This is the car that changed rallying. You know, Porsche and Mercedes, both very much established manufacturers when they brought their rally cars to the stages. But Audi, well, they were the poor relative of German engineering. And do you know what? They needed the success in rallying, and my goodness me, did they find success. But they came with an engineering brilliance and genius, Mr. Gumpert, who basically designed the four-wheel drive system that propelled Audi to the top of the leaderboards, and they enjoyed some remarkable success in rallying. This car is the ultimate rally car. It's everyone's number one pick, nearly everyone's number one pick of the most iconic rally car ever built, and it enjoyed remarkable success on the stages, manufacturers championships, drivers championships, and maybe most remarkably Michèle Mouton, who is without any question the greatest woman ever to get into any sports car, any motor racing car anywhere, enjoyed her success in the Audi Quattro. It is a very, very special car, and I'm very privileged to have the opportunity to drive it today. Pip, you are going to co-drive me. First of all, we've got to start it. Help me out with the start process. So, foot off, that's the clutch, that's the accelerator. Okay, so.
You got the clutch in?
Clutch is in. Okay, so it's just literally up to engage, down is up.
Yep, forward to you to go up here.
Correct, and forwards to go down. So we're into first is just.
Forward to you.
So we're in first now.
Yep.
So here we go now. So it needs a wee bit of throttle.
Yep.
Handbrake's off.
Yep.
And which way am I going?
Pull to you.
Oh, I'm still first. Oh my words. Oh my words. It is so different. It is so different from the other two. It's remarkable. But it still drifts a little bit. Still, I mean, it's obviously the surface here is very loose, but oh my goodness me. Okay, we're coming into. Oh, look at that. Whoa. Oh my word. I have to say it requires a lot of concentration from someone like me, it does anyway. From my lack of skill, but it's a beautiful car. I mean, you've been pro-driving in this car, Pip, for a long time. What's it like to co-drive it?
Best ride in Australia.
Is that right?
Absolutely best ride.
And it probably puts more smiles on the faces than any other car.
Yep.
Oh,
mine and the crowd.
Go down.
Yep.
Wow. There we go. A little. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh my God. Oh my good God. I'm amazed how much it actually moves.
Yeah.
It moves.
It talks
There's
to
a
you.
little bit of, yeah.
Talks to you.
Oh, geez.
So it's pulling from the front.
Is that right?
Wherever you're pointing, that's where it's pulling.
It's a proper car to drive, isn't it?
Yeah.
See, the Porsche was easy to drive.
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
isn't. This is
No.
far from easy.
Yeah.
Towards me to go down, isn't it? Got push, sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry. I'll make sure I get through the gate. It is fun,
You want to do
but it's not something you can get in and drive.
No.
You got to really concentrate. I mean, what's this worth?
Sorry?
What's it worth?
Worth?
You have to buy one?
Depends on how much. If you want to buy a genuine one, they're 1.5 million.
Oh dear, no, I appreciate you sitting with me and being so patient with my muppetry there. Well, what an experience that was. I cannot tell you how much I enjoyed that. It really was very special indeed. A huge thank you to Stu, to Mal and to Jeff for trusting me to drive their beautiful cars. That is German motorsport engineering at its very finest. Now, if you want to see how these cars are driven properly, to see them driven in anger, Shannons Rally of the Heartland. Keep an eye on our YouTube channel, on our Facebook page. There'll be plenty of action from out on the amazing stages here around Borough, folks. Once again, an enormous thanks to everyone who has made today possible. It has been very special indeed.